You're watching Tech Talk in affiliation with Tech for Text. We're a community that supports independent trade with the help of vendors and distributors. We're live Thursdays at 8 p.m. London time, and we will be streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn. You can listen to our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Google, TuneIn, and others. And now, let's talk Tech Talk.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Tech for Text Tech Talk. This is a live show where we help your IT business grow. But today we're not going to help your IT business grow. We're actually going to have a bit of fun instead.
Yay.
So I'm obviously the main host of the show, along with
Jenny, the better host. You know.
As in the boss, basically. And today we have got the guys from Spire, and they're going to be basically doing a quiz. They'll run you through all the basics in a few minutes. But first of all, if you are watching from Facebook, if you haven't seen the link I've already put in the chat, make sure you basically to that web address, which is chat.restream.io/FB, so your name will be shown. Also, guys, make sure you shout out where you're from. So, obviously, for example, like Cormac's done, he says hello from Crosshaven, well, Crosshaven Computers. We've also got John there, we've got Blue Bolt, we've got Facebook user again, guys. If you click that link, if you come up as Facebook user, I know it doesn't in the Facebook chat, but on the screen here on the right, you will see it will come up as Facebook user. Unfortunately, the way Facebook is with permissions, you have to give it permission. So just click on that link, which I've put in the chat again. So I'll post it again in a few minutes. So is there anything you'd like to add, Jen, before we pass the show over to the guys?
Oh, no, it's just great to be back from a long break. You know, this is the first show that we've had since TechMax. So it's just good to be back in the co-host seat, as you would call it. Just good to be back.
So we'll be on every Thursday now, well, pretty much near enough every Thursday now to the end of the year. So make sure you tune in on Thursdays at 8. So let me pass you all over to the guys at Spire. Let me stick them on full screen. Here we go, and they can introduce themselves.
Yeah.
And if I get the screen the right way around, because they've gone and changed it, here we go. There we go.
Good evening. Hello. Hi, folks. My name is Mike. I'm the Sales and Purchasing Director at Spire Technology, and this is Ben, the better host. Ben is the new Tech for Text specialist account manager here at Spire Technology. Ben, you've been with the company for 4 years. So we thought this would be a fun way of you getting to know a bit about Ben and get a feel, if you haven't already, for us here at Spire Technology. We've got a goodie bag we want to give away, and we'll send that out tomorrow to the lucky winner. To be able to have a chance to be a winner, you do need to register for the quiz, and you need to send your name to the number that Phil is very going to kindly pop on the screen for us, or Jenny is. That's the number on the screen. You can do it by WhatsApp or by text. WhatsApp is slightly easier, but text will work as well. So just pop a quick hello to John Michael Lindsay. He is another member of the Spire team, and he is scoring from home for us. So you're going to send in at the end of each round your answer sheets, or you can just build up a chat and then submit a message for him with all 10 answers at the end of each round. We've got 3 rounds tonight, all loosely based around Tech for Text. And it should be a bit of a giggle. But before we get on with the quiz, and while you're sending your details through to John and registering for the quiz, I thought we'd get to know you a bit better. And as promised, I've not forewarned you of any of the questions I'm going to ask you. Yeah. No, so I thought we'd start with your go-to karaoke song, so the guys can get to know you a bit better.
I don't do karaoke.
Okay, well, that's easily covered. What was your last Google search? That was a brave question for me to ask, but
I can't say that either.
You can't say that either. This hasn't gone ever so well. Bit of a closed book so far. Do you own Netflix, or do you use someone else's?
I did own. I had my brother's. I've been kicked off recently.
Yes. Okay,
so that's my own.
It's your own.
With adverts,
What was the first movie you ever saw at the cinema?
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yes.
Wow, that makes me feel old.
Yeah.
And your first celebrity crush? Was it Jenny from Tech for Text?
Oh my God.
Can you hear us? Your first celebrity crush?
Jennifer Aniston.
You're not
Jennifer,
me.
so very much along the Jen line.
Yes, Jen.
Okay. And I thought we'd do a quick fire impulse answer. So we'll do a couple of choices and you pick your favourite, okay?
Absolutely, put them on the spot.
All right. So cats or dogs?
Cats.
Apple or Android?
Android.
Summer or winter?
Winter. Too ginger for summer.
Okay. You do struggle in the heat.
Yes.
AMD or Intel?
Let's go Intel.
Okay. A night out or a night in?
Now night in.
Okay.
Yes.
And Phil or Jenny?
You throw me under the bus there. Can they take us still hear us?
They can still hear us.
Philly.
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 That's a combination of the two.
No,
Okay.
it's
All right. All right. Guys. So we've got to know you a little bit better, Ben, and I'm hoping that over the next few months throughout the group, I know that you've been interacting quite a bit in the last few weeks, but folks, you'll get to know Ben better as we go on and as time goes by. But you're in really, really good hands. You had a great guy, Matt, who has gone back to work in banking. That was where he was from before he joined us. And he's handed over the reins to Ben, and I'm really pleased that we've got Ben in the role. Ben is getting married soon. It's all been happening for you.
2025.
2025. Okay, you got engaged recently.
Yeah.
And you had a little baby.
A baby, yes.
And
It's TechMax. TechMax, of course, yeah.
you did miss TechMax. That's right, because Ben was Ben's fiance
That
was
baby is okay.
Ben's fiance was heavily pregnant and was due around the time of TechMax. So
Yes.
that's why you didn't make Ben at TechMax. But
Phil wanted me to call him, if it was a boy, Max or TechMax.
Oh,
So I put it down there.
Ah.
Yeah. It'd be unfair to call her Max, I think.
so that is Tessa, which sounds a bit like Tech.
Tessa. Yeah.
That's as close as we could get. Right, hopefully we're all set for the first round of the quiz. John Michael is our scorer. I've not had any panicked messages from him here. Can you post the number again? Have we done that, Phil?
Yeah, I've put it up a few times for people.
Just
so
leave it up.
I can see it's on the chat there as well.
Keep her close, Phil.
Okay, so here we go then with round one, and they are tech-related answers that we're looking for in the first couple of rounds. There are 3 rounds of 10, and like I say, all you need to do is to either jot them down on a bit of paper and take a picture and send them to John Michael at the end, or you can build up a text of 10 answers and then ping that across at the end as well. So if I share my screen, which is impossible to do without actually saying I'll share my screen, even after all these years of tech quizzing. Let's have a look. My students are going to allow me to share that one. There we go. Okay, we are good. So this is a little bit like catchphrase, Ben, isn't it?
Yes. Say what you see.
Say what you see.
It sounds easy. I find these quite hard.
Yeah, well, we'll see how we go. There are 10 of them.
Yeah.
And really, all you've got to do is take a look at the picture, say what you see, and it'll be something to do with tech and computing.
Yes.
So here is slide number 1.
Yeah. Slide 1, please.
Slide 1. You can go all Boris on me if you want, and say next slide, please. I'm happy to be that guy. I will be the. What was his name? What was his name? The man that was changing the slides?
Matt Hancock.
Not Matt Hancock.
No.
I don't want to be Matt Hancock. Who was the guy?
You're definitely Matt Hancock.
Who was the guy? Who was the guy that was doing all the proper stuff? Doctor. Can you remember, Jen? Remember Phil?
Now that's a good question to have.
Nice guy. He was on our news every night, and I can't remember his name now.
Do they get a bonus point for that?
They don't get a bonus.
Someone's saying.
Who? Sorry.
Someone said Les Dennis.
Not Les Dennis. Chris Whitty. That's who it was.
Ah.
Chris Whitty. So I'll be your Chris Whitty, and you can be Boris. So.
Quick question: we can only see your setup page for the presentation.
Oh, well, that's awkward. So how would I do that? Sort of thing we probably could have tested before we went live, Phil.
Maybe.
Well, can you see the said picture?
I think they can see the pictures now. Yeah, but you just see obviously the sides and top and everything.
Oh, okay. Well, there's no great big reveal there, so we're safe. So we'll just run it down like that. That's fine. So let's move to slide 2.
Dan says press F5.
Press F5.
Oh, no.
How's that? Any different?
Same, still the same.
Still the same. Well, okay. Not to worry. Not to worry. We can make this work. Ready for next slide,
Gives you more
Boris?
time. Next. Yeah, well, I'll start from the next one.
Okay. Jen and Phil, I hope you're playing along.
Yeah, I am actually.
All IT related.
Some will be brands. Some will be phrases.
Yeah.
I got it. Yeah.
You got it. Yes, Jenny.
I give it away too easy. The more I talk, the more I'll give them away.
We were doing this earlier, and Ben was insistent on trying to give clues, which I'm not convinced by. Okay.
Next slide, please.
Thank you.
I can't nail the impression.
Me babysitting.
Oh dear.
She's neglecting the baby in that photo. It's,
Why is she neglecting the baby in that photo?
that's
Anyway,
actually
but that's
actually just clicked now. The first time we talked about that didn't click at all.
no.
That's just clicks. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow, that's got depth.
It has got depth. It's a deep one, that one. Okay.
It is.
Let's move on,
Next
shall we?
slide, please.
Oh, now. Yeah, that's few. I'm wondering if I can. I don't want to mess around with it too much, really. There you go. Hopefully you can see that. Jenny, how many do you think you've got so far?
One.
Okay.
This one's. I'm not sure. Let's see.
Okay.
If you said something else at the top, it could be easier instead of that. Maybe.
Something else at the top.
Yeah, instead of that word.
It said the word hotel. We can say the word hotel.
Yeah,
They can
I
read.
guess it
I
was.
think most
Hotel.
people are literate on the group. So
You could say something else than hotel.
okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that would make sense. Yeah. Anyway, I mean it doesn't. So people will have to try and
Yeah.
muddle through.
I think we should go to slide 6.
Okay.
Mix them up a bit.
Next one. Say what you see. Oh gosh.
Oh, that was bad.
Sorry. Okay. All right, Jenny. What about that one?
I got
Phil.
that, I think.
I think I got that one. There could be two ways.
Are you working as a team or are you
Oh
working
yeah.
against each
That's
other?
a good question. Are you competing or are you working as a?
No,
Easy.
I'm too busy doing the controls. I'm letting her do the writing and stuff.
Okay.
She's,
All right.
she's doing it on her own. So,
All right. Okay.
but I think she's got different answers than I've got. So it'll be interesting.
Oh.
Well,
Okay,
it could go a couple of ways, but you know.
It could. It could.
On that one?
Yeah. It could on that one. Yeah.
Let's go to the next one.
Next one.
Yes. That's
I had a text come through earlier from somebody, and I don't know who it was. I didn't have a number saved, but somebody saying, "Is it okay for us to play from another disty?"
Oh yeah, we said
All
no.
are well. We did not say no.
Okay.
All are very welcome.
No, we asked them which disty. You asked them which disty?
I didn't ask them which disty.
Okay.
No. All are welcome. Okay.
That's enough time.
Yeah, I think so. You got that one, Jenny?
I think so.
Yes.
There's a couple of ways that could have gone too.
Well, this one, you'll get special Spire points if you get this one right. This one really is quite cryptic.
I'm disgruntled. It should have been a different thing that. That's all right. Okay.
No, don't, Ben. Ben, come on now. Yeah, that is cryptic.
I think I'll get that one.
You think they're going to get that one?
Yeah.
Do you? Okay. Shall we
Yeah, that'll do it.
now do it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, crucially, it would help if you know who that guy is.
I have no idea who that person is.
Ben, when we rehearsed this earlier, I say rehearsed. This isn't a well-polished performance, but when we did this earlier, Ben struggled to work out who that was. So that does make it tricky.
I still have no idea.
It looks like a game
I
show.
don't know the answer. I still don't. That makes sense. I can hear noises from Jenny.
Noises of despair,
Yeah,
I think.
she's thinking. Let's put it that way. I ain't got close, so no point me guessing on that one.
Oh, okay. I really like this next one. I really like this. Oh, and I should point out before we go any further that the marketing department at Spire Technology wanted to make it very clear that none of this
Got it.
was made by them, because yeah, it was me on paint. Okay, this is my favourite, so I'm hoping people get this one.
This was a little last-minute one.
It was. I snuck this in at the last.
I didn't get this one, did I?
You didn't get many of them, Ben, if truth be told.
Yeah, true.
I
I don't think much the Spire office got them.
No. Okay. Shall we? On your word.
I have a bit of a dramatic pause.
Okay.
Go.
Okay, and this is the last one of the round.
Who was in from Azus today that got this one?
It was Chris Baldwin
Yeah.
from Azus got this earlier on
Straight
when we
away.
were testing it in the office. So, Chris, if you're watching, well done. Okay,
This is the last one.
that is the last one. So you've had all 10 answers. I'm going to very quickly give you a quick glimpse of them all again, by the end of which we need you to have submitted your answers to John Michael Lindsay on that number that Phil shared on the screen.
Hello, John.
Hello, John. So let's go right back up to the top and show you them from the start. So this was your number 1. This was your number 2.
That
that
was the
Jenny was making very positive noises around.
Yeah.
This is your number 3.
You can take the lead on changing the slides.
Now that one just threw me to death. Yeah.
That's 3. Okay, you're going to kick yourself, Jenny. This is number 4.
Hotel, I can't say it's a hotel.
You can say it's a hotel. This is number 5. This is number 6.
You don't think?
7. The trickiest of the lot. Number 8. Number 9. And finally, this was number 10. So, what I need to see, I guess, at this point is from John Michael confirmation that he's had answer sheets in from folks.
Are we doing an update per round, or?
Oh,
Yeah,
we'll do
everything?
the scores. We'll do the scores at the end of each round. We'll let you know how you got on. Okay, and I'm in a couple of groups where people are sending answers in. Well, I can tell you that Ben from Bugs and Bites,
Hello, Ben.
he's done pretty well. He's done pretty well. I'm impressed. And he got the trickiest one in my...
Really? Well
Yeah.
done.
Oh,
So, well done, that man.
nice.
All right.
He still didn't buy anything from me today, though.
Did he
No,
not?
he called me up as well.
Oh,
Lovely catch up.
he's a lovely guy. Okay, so should we give you the answers?
Please.
As John Michael indicated on the chat that he's had answer sheets in. He's had some answers in. I don't want to go too early. I'm hoping we're good.
There will be roughly a 30-second delay and anything on the chat, though.
Okay. All right. Well, you're getting a good long last look at question number 10 then.
And 9 and 8.
And 9 and 8. Okay, I'm going to crack on, and I'm going to do this with with a degree of trust. The answer sheets have been submitted to John Michael, who will be beavering away now, marking them. Here we go then. So, Ben, well, why don't we alternate on these ones? So, number 1 was mouse mats. It was mouse mats. So, you've got Matthew Kelly there, him of, goodness me, You Bet back in the 90s. Matthew Perry, our friends. And Matt Hancock, who you briefly referenced earlier as well. Very clever. So those are mouse mats. Okay. Jenny, did you get that?
I did not.
What did you put, Jenny?
What did you put?
I didn't put anything.
Okay.
Didn't put anything. Okay, let's move on to number 2. And
I'll do this one.
Well, I think Jenny's going to do it for you because she sounded very confident.
Is it TP Link?
There it is.
It is TP Link. Yes. Well done, Jenny.
Thank you.
Off the mark. Okay. Do you want to do this one, Ben?
I'll do this one.
Yeah.
Motherboard.
Motherboard.
Oh.
No, I thought she was just watching the show and she didn't care about the kid. But there we go.
Yeah, motherboard.
Yes, yes, she does look bored.
Right, this next one was a bit of a fox as well. This is an entry-level server. Entry-level server.
Servers on, right,
Okay, all right.
Restaurant, that's what I was thinking.
If it had been a restaurant, maybe that would have been better. Yeah. But, you know.
Oh, yeah, I'm seeing the little tick at the bottom, the green tick.
Little tick for the entry level.
I thought that you were to go by the X's and everything, so that threw me off. That threw me off.
Never mind. Ben, talk us through this one. Core.
Is it Core Duo?
Dual core.
Oh,
I was thinking it was an Apple M2.
Oh, that's very good. It's very good, Phil. I can only take the answer on our sheet, but I don't want to fall out about it. If it makes a difference, you can have the point. Next up, this is Seagate.
Right.
Okay, I had bad gateway, but
Because there were better answers than what we put now.
Yeah. So that was Seagate. The next one. Now, well done to Ben at Bugs and Bytes, who got, do you want to accept cookies?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was disgruntled because Mike should have put a picture of cookies. But Jenny, I guess you say cookies are biscuits.
Well, I'm accustomed to biscuits now.
There you go. She's come a long way.
Don't you mean cookie when you say that?
You're converting me over here.
Yeah. Okay, next up.
Broadband for some weird reason.
So that is cricketer Stuart Broad, and that is a broadband.
I said one-man band, as in like someone that does call-outs.
Yeah.
Oh, like a one-man band recently. That's very good.
There's one man on all of them, you see.
Yeah.
So I was guessing that as well.
That is very good, but not correct. But
still no points.
But it is very good. Very good. Okay. Now, this is my favourite. I snuck it in at the last. Yeah. Jenny, did you get this one?
Well, my answer, I don't think should be publicized.
Oh gosh!
You have to say it now.
I think it should be now, actually.
You got the bleep button at the ready, Phil?
It sounds like a fun night out.
So this is high definition. High definition.
Yeah.
Okay. And
how you were thinking.
No.
And then finally, Ben, whose wardrobe is this?
Spies.
So it is
Spyware.
Spyware.
Well, that was close with James Bond.
Yeah.
You were moving in that right direction.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So there we go. Let us know in the chat how you got on. I'd be intrigued to know. John Michael will be marking them. But yeah, hopefully a few points were gathered there. I know I saw a few right answers coming in. Bit cryptic, some of them. And we're going to move now.
It made you think.
Made you think. Well, if you like being made to think, Jenny, you're going to get another go at that now with round 2.
Do you want to try doing the resharing it just to see?
Oh yeah, we could try it, can't we? Yeah, sure thing. Let me stop the share there, and then I'll go from current slide, and we'll see if that does anything.
Oh, Richard Creedy, hush.
Oh, I can't see what Richard Caridi's writing. But
He says, absolutely rubbish, so I didn't submit.
Oh, Richard.
The PC guy got 1. William got, looks like 3 points, he says. He feels like he's in the Eurovision Song Contest. Well, if you want to join us on the show, William, you can have a quick song. And again, if anyone in the chat does want to join us, let me put it on the screen.
Can we have a rubbish prize for the person who
Cormac says, after the first round, I did so bad on quitting IT and selling my business.
Oh, dear. Right, I don't know how I'm going to be able to share this.
And John Merritt got 1. I was rooting for you, John. I really was.
Oh, screen capture instead of window capture. We could do that, I think. Yeah. Okay, we'll try that.
Yeah.
Thank you, my man at Neo. Let's do that. Okay.
We've just done this on purpose to get
bonus point engagement for those guys. So let's share our screen as we go to round 2 then. Entire screen. Okay. Is that, hold on, if I now, hold on. Does that gone full screen now?
Not.
It hasn't submitted yet, so
yet.
it's not on the accept list.
Oh.
He's broke it.
Oh, broke it. Oh, hold on. There we go. If I do.
Anyone knew a computer technician to help?
Yeah. How about that? Is that
here we go.
We're cooking?
We have a black screen.
A black screen?
Yeah.
There we go. Come on now. There we
go.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
all right.
Buffering. So I can see that one of the PC guys joined in the chat. We'll stick you on in after this round and go see what questions you've got right as well if you want, PC guy.
Yeah, brilliant.
And that way you've got a few different people's views. So you're not on screen at the moment, so don't worry. You can pick your nose, have a drink, do whatever. But we'll stick you on after this round.
All right, brilliant. So this next round is a little bit like the show House of Games, if you've seen it. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to give you a celebrity, a picture of a celebrity, and we've worked very hard at doing a quiz tonight that you can't Google because that doesn't make my life a lot of fun, does it? If people are Googling. So this one is a bit like House of Games. So you're going to see a celebrity, and you're going to see a brand that Spire Technology distributes. And you're going to merge them together to give a long name. So I'm going to give you an example. That is Martin Luther King. And that, although you don't know it, hopefully you could work out that is Kingston Ram. Yep. So your answer would be Martin. Very good, Ben. Martin Luther Kingston. Okay. Got that, Jenny? Does that make sense?
You're going to do the whole name, Martin Luther Kingston.
Yes, we want the name.
Kingston. Okay, all right.
The name will merge with the brand that we distribute.
Okay.
All right. Okay. All right. So we're looking for the full merge. Okay.
Okay.
Slide number 1 then of the real deal. And before we do, there's a quick sneaky peek in case you don't use us at the moment. It's almost like a slick bit of marketing, this.
Look at all those brands, Michael.
Look at all those lovely brands, Ben. These are the brands that we at Spire Technology distribute. Everything from A-Data all the way down there to Cherry Extra Pie. Yeah, and everything in between.
Yes.
Pick your favourites. Don't you pick your favourite, Ben? That would not be fair. Okay.
How many is it all together?
A lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Slide number 1 then. Here we go. It's one of those brands, and it's merged with this guy's name.
I don't like that man.
You don't like that man?
No.
Okay. Do you like the PC case?
I do like the PC case.
Yeah, good.
You like him, Jenny?
Yep, I do. He's cute.
Oh, gosh. Do you know who he is, Jenny?
Yes, I do. It's Max Verstappen.
Oh, Jenny!
Got wrong.
Jenny, you've got to keep that to yourself.
You're not supposed to tell everyone.
Yeah, actually.
Well, there you go. Everyone's got a bit of a helping hand there, but they might not know the brand that needs to merge with him.
Sorry, you asked me who it was, and I was concentrating on him. So
But that's you were lost in the eyes of Max. I know you were.
really
That's fine. Right, let's move to number 2 then. Nice route 1 for you here. Really nice route 1 for you.
Who's that, Jenny?
No, shush now, Ben. Don't.
I think I'm not sure though.
This is the only one I got.
Yeah.
Oh no, the first one wasn't. That was the late one that you put in.
Yeah. Okay, that feels fairly route 1. That one. Actually, as is this. If you know who she is.
I did not.
Ben did not. Ben is of an age where Harry Potter was the first film he saw at the cinema, so he wouldn't know who some of these people are, unfortunately.
Do you see Harry Potter at the cinema?
I didn't see Harry Potter at the cinema. No, I'm not.
No Harry Potters at all.
No Harry Potters at all. No, not. What do you call a Potter fan? Is there a name for a Potter enthusiast? Like you've got the Believers if you're Justin Bieber, or a Swiftie. Is there a?
I don't think there is.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. That is.
Are you a Swiftie?
I'm not. I am a Swiftie, but I'm not a Potter lover. Right. That's number 3 then. So number 4 is this one here. And I reckon if you can get the famous face, you'll be able to get the brand.
Yes.
Jenny has gone awkwardly quietly. I don't know if she's still just thinking about Max Verstappen.
I think she's left.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Okay.
She's going to do the slides. Taking control of the slides.
Is it okay if I do just for this one?
That's fine.
I'll put you back in charge of them after this. All right. Next one.
I recognise it, but I didn't know.
No. I actually played football with this gentleman randomly.
Really?
Yeah, I've only just remembered, but I did.
Did he kick you out of his
Charity
house
football match.
after you invaded his house?
We weren't at his house.
Okay.
No, but we did. I did play football with him, and he wasn't very good.
Were you good?
No, I wasn't. Okay, that is number 5. Number 6. This one really did fox people when I played it with them in the office earlier.
Yes.
A lot of people thinking this is Jesus. It's. I'll tell you now, it's not Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, someone that's positive.
She's usually pretty good with her history, so hopefully she'll get that.
Okay.
What about very old artwork? Artwork? Is that artwork?
Well, it is artwork, then,
Yeah.
but not crucial. That's who the artist is. It's just the who is the drawing of.
Yes.
Really,
You're true. And it's not crucial.
not crucial. And the brand is crucial. We
Yeah.
don't distribute crucial.
We don't distribute crucial.
Slide number 7.
Oh, you added more items.
I did.
That was from my feedback.
Earlier on, I had just a plug, and Ben said, "But lots of people make plugs." And I said, "But they don't make them as well as this brand."
Yeah.
And he said, "But maybe you could put a few more bits that they do." And so
It does say the word.
it does. If you look closely enough, it does say the word. So this should be a bit of a free hit. I reckon Phil Griffiths has got this one.
Is it a brand you've stocked for a while?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
It's a weird picture of the
Over
that you've got.
60,000 products they've got. Thankfully, we don't have them all in our warehouse, but 60,000 products.
Off the top of your head?
Sorry,
Off the top of your head?
I just know these things. I
Nice.
I care, but and I know you care.
You
Next.
know how many brands Spire had on that picture before?
I didn't, man. So this is this is the character's name that he's playing rather than the actor. So it's the character's name, not the actor.
Good choice of motherboard. That's fun.
The Sonic board.
That's fun,
Yeah. Proved very popular.
That's a good question. Have you got it, Jen?
Shot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I got it.
Got it?
Of course I did.
Apparently, the collective of Harry Potter fans, they're called Potterheads.
Oh, okay. Who said that? Did you Google it?
No, I've just been messaged it by somebody watching along.
Oh, nice.
Not to be confused with Potheads.
Potheads, yeah.
Although there may be some crossover. Next up then, and this is delving into your 90s R&B pop knowledge. I believe his biggest hit was released before you were born, Ben.
Yes.
Oh.
I think you're going to get this, Jenny. I think you're going to get it.
Yeah, she's usually pretty good with music stuff, but she looks confused at the moment.
By the whole evening, or...
well, that's my natural look. My natural look is confused. So.
Okay, and here comes your last one then. Number 10.
Got this one actually.
You did get this one. So you got, Ben managed 2 out of 10 when we played this earlier.
I'll get that one as well.
Okay, so we'll give you a quick recap of each of the slides, and then if you could submit your answers to John Michael Lindsay, that would be fantastic. So here we go then. So this was your number 1, Jen. Just contain yourself. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Fill in those gaps. Number 5. And number 6. Number 7. And number 8. Number 9. And finally, number 10.
Yeah, that threw me overboard right there.
Did it?
Yep.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Well,
see, while everybody else is out watching in front of the TV, watching TV, I'm upstairs gaming. So
right.
I don't know a lot of people on TV.
No, well, fair enough. Fair enough. And some of these, when did you come over to the UK, Jenny?
14 years ago.
Yeah, you see, some of these celebrities were big in Britain 14 years ago, like more than 14 years ago. So
I don't know. Now I know people like Mrs. Bouquet and everything, and all those, and the Carry On films, and Del Boy.
Del Boy, yeah.
So,
if anyone else would like to join us on the show, I'm going to put PC Guy on in a second so he can answer some of the questions. Feel free. I've put the link in the chat, so just click the link. It'll bring you in, and then obviously I'll let you in. So let me bring PC Guy on. Here we go. 1 second. Here we go. Let me put him on screen so everyone can see him. PC Guy, if you want to introduce yourself, let everyone know who you are.
I'm Jay. I'm the PC Guy in Tottington in Bury.
Welcome to the show.
Pleased to have you on.
Hopefully you've managed to get some of the questions right.
No.
Oh, Jay.
It's the taking part. It's the taking part.
It is taking part,
Yeah. Okay. Well, should we put up the answers then? Let me see if I can do this again. Somebody told me how to do this just now, and I've forgotten already. So.
Hi, Alison.
I'm confident on a couple, and then there's some that I'm kind of.
Oh, Dame Alison Cook. Good evening. Sorry, I've not been following the comments.
Yeah,
Dame Alison Cook of Tech for Techs. What a woman.
You've definitely got the distributors in there. I've seen the names.
Good. All are welcome. Right. So let's share our screen again. Entire screen. And then from current slide. That done it?
Let's put that on. There we go. So you just go back a slide and forward. There we go. And then go.
All right. Oh, there it was. Oh, brilliant. Okay. I'll read these, Ben, because I think they were a bit tenuous and you might struggle. That's all right.
Very rude.
So number 1, Jenny, go on.
TechMax Verstappen.
Yes, TechMax Verstappen.
Nice.
TechMax, vendor of lovely bright cases like the Abyss there.
Yeah.
Very unusual case. All right, next up.
Is it Graham Norton 360?
It is Graham Norton 360.
I don't think you need a 360 bit in there.
We'll just let you have Graham Norton if you want. That's
Okay.
You get Graham Norton 360 days of the year. The other 5 is on holiday.
Yeah. What about this then?
Now this one threw me because
Okay.
these keyboards, there are so many on the market that look just like this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's a Cherry Extrafy keyboard.
It is a Cherry Extrafy keyboard.
Is it?
No, Cherry keyboard.
The one that
Yes, Jay.
That's where it threw me.
Nice.
Well done. Yeah, name a Cherry Extrafy. Very good. Very good. Well, we'll let Nana Cherry, to be honest. We'll probably let that roll just on this one. Next one. Okay, this was a tricky one, perhaps. Any
It was
ideas?
tricky. I'm not sure who the person is. It could be one of 2 people that look like that.
What are the 2 people you think?
Well, it kind of looks like Prince.
That's what I thought.
It does look like Prince. It's not Prince, though.
And it looks like Freddie Mercury.
No.
Oh, it's not Freddie Mercury. It's not Freddie.
So I don't know. I don't know. And that
All right.
really tripped me up.
I'll put you at your misery. That is Little Richard. And so that is Little Richard.
Oh, God.
Little Richard.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
Yeah.
Oh, Little
Yeah.
Richard was in my dad's day. Oh my God.
Well, I know. Yeah. I'm trying to cover all bases.
I know.
You know. What about this one then? This was a tricky one unless you were an EastEnders fan back in the 90s.
I don't know.
This is A.M. Dean Gaffney. A.M. Dean Gaffney.
You're absolutely loving this, aren't you? Revealing the answers.
I am. Yeah, well, it's all my own work.
Yeah.
A.M. Dean Gaffney.
He looks like the guy that used to do the newscast in the States. So, and
Well,
I
maybe
knew
he crossed over. Maybe he
so-
crossed over. Maybe. I played football with him once. And he wasn't very good.
I think Cormac from Crosshaven saying you count minus 250 points.
All right, this one then. So it was you got to know your Christmas carols for this one. Bennett, Bugs and Bites got close, but not close enough. This is Good King Wenceslas. Good King Wenceslas.
Yeah. No.
So
God,
you've
I
got-
thought it was Henry VIII or something.
Yeah, so that's
Henry
the Rogazeus there. That for the record is an SSD caddy. Very smart.
With RGB.
With RGB.
You do need RGB in it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the brand.
so- Yeah, you got the brand, but not the Good King Wenceslas. There you go. What do you mean this is tenuous? Next.
I'm having a great time.
Okay, so the brand then, Phil.
Oh God, what was it now?
Or Jay.
Includes.
No idea.
No?
I couldn't read the writing on it.
That is Karma.
Harmer. That was
So the answer we were looking for was Harmartin Clunes.
Oh.
Harmartin Clunes. Yeah. Oh, Jenny.
That's perfect.
There was a,
I was thinking anyway. I thought I knew what it was, but no.
that O was dripping in disappointment and regret.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could have been at home, Jenny. Feet up, watching the telly.
I've got positive vibes on the next one, though.
Okay, all right. Go on then, Jenny. Go on, Jenny. Yeah, go on, Jenny. You can do this.
Is it as Rocky?
As Rocky,
Oh,
yes. As Rocky or as Rocky Balboa, yes. Either are fine. As Rocky. And that Sonic board is selling far better than I ever thought it would do.
Yeah.
I thought that would be one to sit on the shelf that no one would want,
Yeah, no. Been incredibly popular. So,
Yeah.
so there you
I
go.
mean, back in the 90s, I could have seen it being a hit.
Yeah, I guess it's the retro
Sonic
thing.
was
New
like
game
the game to play, and my brother would sit on the edge of the bed and jump every time he jumped, and
Retro vibe to it, doesn't it?
it does.
So,
It looks like something
popular at the
Ben
moment.
at Bugs and Bites would be into.
There you go.
Go on, Ben.
Yeah, we'll put you out, Ben.
Give you a call
We'll
tomorrow.
sort you out. Next one. This is my favourite one. This is Mercusisco.
Oh
Mercusisco.
But we sell merchants, but we don't sell Cisco.
Yes.
no.
Mercusisco. Yeah. So Mercusis is from the stable of TP Link, and is their value offering.
Neo computers. When are we going to get a Mario one?
Mario.
Oh yeah, good question.
Yeah, now that's cool.
We'll get on the
Legend
case.
of Zelda. I remember playing Legend of Zelda and loving
We'll
it.
be in touch. We'll be in touch tomorrow, guys. We'll get on the phone to ASRock tomorrow and get this sorted
I
out.
think we can make that happen, can't
We'll
we?
make it
Do
happen.
we have that power?
Yeah, of course we do. And then finally, answer number 10. This is Jay. Have you got this one?
I put Case
don't know.
Sarah.
I don't know.
Hey, Sarah. That's quite clever.
I don't know the lady, and I thought it was a NZXT case.
Oh, wash your mouth out, Jenny.
No, that's not.
No, that is a Corsair case,
They're
and so that is Corsair Millican.
Oh,
Corsair Millican.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The reason I thought it was that is we have an NZXT case upstairs
Yeah.
that looks very similar.
It probably looks similar, but not of a similar build quality, Jenny, I suspect. I have to say that contractually.
Well, I would have to review
Hope
it.
David's not watching.
I would have to review it to be able to comment. So.
Okay. So
I'm guessing that's the 4000D or something like that?
it is the 4000D. Very good, Phil.
Yeah. I've seen
If the quiz was just name the component, you'd be walking it.
that bit
Oh,
fine.
yeah, we could pretty much get it done. If we
Yeah. I'm going to say us techs are not very social people, so we don't know a lot of these people on there.
if they don't, if they're not on Discord, we don't know them.
Okay. Right, should we do the third and final round then? And we'll rattle through this last one. Hopefully people are getting on okay. Now, we've got the power couple of the industry, obviously, that we've taken over from briefly this evening, King Phil and Queen Jenny of Tech for Techs. And I don't know why, but I had in my head that, Phil, you were from Sheffield. And I know that Jenny is from Alabama, and I got that bang on.
Yeah.
Phil, if just for the sake of the next 5 minutes, we could just pretend you're from Sheffield, that would really help me.
So you want me to pretend I'm a Deedar for the next 10 minutes? Okay.
Yes, please, if you wouldn't mind.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Adidas.
So as we all know, Jenny's from
I'll
Alabama.
explain it later.
Not now, Ben. Not now. Yeah, not now.
I'm saying some people.
So as we know, Jenny is from Alabama and Phil is very much from Sheffield. So Ben is going to show you 10 slides of things that were invented either in Alabama or they were invented in Sheffield.
Yes.
All you've got to do is tell me whether they were from Team Jenny or Team Phil. That's all. Right. So Alabama or Sheffield.
Okay.
So Jenny, you're well set with this.
Yeah.
Well set. And Phil, as are you, from Sheffield. So
I'm presuming it's Sheffield in the UK and not Sheffield in some other country. You got that.
There
bit
is
mixed up as well.
there's a couple of Sheffields in the United States.
Yeah, exactly. So let's hope they have mixed up.
well,
There's a Sheffield, Alabama, as a matter of fact.
well, Phil was definitely born closer to Sheffield in the UK that we're talking about than he was the others, and therefore makes this.
I'll let you off then.
Thank you. Here we go then. So Ben, you can talk us through these 10 items.
Yes.
Okay.
Go for it. Stainless steel.
That's Team Phil.
Oh no! Again, Jenny.
Hello, everyone.
Again, Jenny. Remember, you
Oh,
don't
no,
use
wait a minute. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Here
dear.
I go again.
The first one
If
every
anyone
time.
gets that wrong, then something is wrong.
Well, I
we
don't
figured
know.
it
It
was-
does look like something that is invented in Alabama.
we thought we'd ease you in.
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yes. Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do the next one. Tuning fork. What do you use that to tune?
So a tuning fork can be used for two things. You can tune the instruments, but they also use it to calibrate speed cameras. It's true.
Not
Yeah,
now, surely.
Yeah. What do you mean not now? What, as in the speed cameras of the 1920s? Of course now.
No, they've got the new ones, haven't they? That like don't flash. They get you both ways. I don't know. Yeah, it's just
Don't
dying.
count on it because William, don't count on that 1 point because I did think about something else on Team Jenny that it could have been.
Oh,
Yeah,
So-
I think everyone knows now.
nicely
Nice.
played, Jenny. It was a decent effort at recovery.
Uh,
Okay.
It's on the screen. Super Soaker. I did have a Super Soaker.
Mm.
Did you? Did you have a Super Soaker?
Well, I have 3 children, and they very much have super soakers. Yeah.
Official branded Super Soakers or water
No,
pistols?
no. Yeah, water pistols. Yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Cheapskate.
Okay.
Airbags. Let's try some closer.
It's not the it's a bit bleak, isn't it?
I don't know what's in the window. Anything in the window?
Not sure. Someone's been outstanding, I think it says in the poster. Okay.
Is that a joke?
No, that's what it says.
Oh,
It does say outstanding. Now,
Wikipedia. Terrible handwriting.
talking of which,
Oh yeah.
ooh,
Shorthand.
this goes back a long time ago.
so this is shorthand specifically.
I know.
Can you
I
do
know
shorthand?
how to use it too. That's the
Do
bad.
you?
Yes, I do.
Very good, Jenny.
I get confused what shorthand is. It's just writing.
Let Jenny tell
Basically, when someone's doing dictation, instead of having to write out every word, they make these squiggles and then they type it out for their boss to use too.
That what? Those squiggles there?
Yeah. So each thing means a word or a letter, like say
What does that say?
of or the or whatever. That's just a bunch of nothing right there. So,
Okay, so shorthand.
Wow.
All right.
Vinyl.
ooh.
If I was at home, I would largely during this round be just tuning in on Jenny's response each time.
Yeah, I've worked out which is.
Oh, oh. Oh dear. Right, we're nearly there. 3 questions left.
Yeah.
Ooh just
Right.
means I know where it's from and not anything else. It's just
And it's fair to say you've got a good knowledge of Sheffield as well as Alabama,
I
Jenny.
do have Sheffield knowledge.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, because she goes to visit my hometown all the time.
That's right.
That's love it. Love it. Okay. Bit of an unusual number 9. Oh no, not that unusual actually. Number 8. Sorry, number 8 we're at, aren't we? Number 8.
Windscreen wipers.
There was no noise there.
No, nothing.
So that could be playing hard.
Definitely no.
Would be.
Okay.
Very old car.
Or did you know that windscreen wipers were invented in 1903, Ben?
I didn't.
Well, you do now.
Not that long ago. When was the first car invented?
That I don't know.
Oh, see, that fact would be cooler if you
Okay.
knew what the car.
Number 9.
It looks like an X-ray, and they've got something strange lodged in a strange place, but it's not that. So
Jenny, I know where you want to say
Jenny.
this, but we're not. Are we past? We're not at the 9 o'clock watershed yet, Jenny.
I was supposed to say it's an advert for the NHS.
Oh, for the NHS. Okay, fine. Sorry, I thought. Yeah, I feared for a moment that we were going to take TechMax to a place it had never been before.
No, we're not going bold with there.
And your last question of the night is: where was this invented? Sheffield or Alabama? Ben,
am I going to pronounce this right?
Go on.
Van de Graaff machine.
Yeah, the Van de Graaff machine. And you put your hands on it, and it makes your hair stand on it.
I'm going to put your hands on that.
With a ladder.
Thing.
Yeah.
And my haircuts look the same every time I touched it.
So there you go. We'll give you a very quick fire recap so that you can fill in your answers and ping them across to John Michael, and then he'll be able to tell us who the winners are and who's going to be getting that goodie bag sent out for tomorrow. So,
stainless steel, tuning fork, super soaker, airbags, Wikipedia, shorthand, vinyl, windscreen wipers, dodgy hip, and that thing, Van de Graaff.
So there you go. Those are your 10. If you can ping your answers across to John Michael Lindsay, who will be hurriedly marking them and entering your scores into his supercomputer.
Have you heard from John since we started?
A little bit. He's gone quiet, but I imagine he's working hard there.
Yeah, which is definitely working harder than we're doing here.
Yeah. Okay. Now I know there's a 30-second delay, so we'll waffle for 10 to 20, and hopefully then Phil, someone will say on the chat, we've submitted our answers or words to that effect.
No problem. So let's have a
number
waffle.
1 is not what I thought
Jen,
it was.
you're not answering them yet. We're having a waffle first before
I'm
submitting.
just saying.
So just making sure before we get in trouble. So let's get that off the screen for now. Here we go. So right, I'm just going to hide you for a few seconds, PC guy, until we get the questions through.
No worries.
So let's have a waffle while we wait for those to go through. Then right, let's have a think then. So how long has Spire been trading then, guys?
Well, I can tell that if you want.
35 years.
Oh, so close.
Oh, 37 years.
No, slow down. 33 years.
Oh, wrong way.
Yeah, 33. So we started in, nearly 34. We started in 1990 as an Atari distributor, actually, long before either of us were around.
And how long have you been there?
So Ben's 4, aren't you? And,
4 years, yeah.
I've been with the company nearly 18 years. So not quite Atari days. But,
okay, sounds pretty good. Let's have it. Where are you guys based?
Sunny Bournemouth.
Are you sure it's not near Sheffield by any chance? Like I'm from.
We're sort of slap bang actually between Bournemouth and the New Forest. So it's a really lovely setting. I mean, even the industrial estate we're on here is surrounded by what's called Ringwood Forest. So yeah.
The New Forest.
No, Ben, that is not the New Forest.
4 years I thought that.
Wow. Okay. No, that is not the New Forest, Ringwood Forest. So yeah, really lovely location. We're very, very fortunate, really.
Did they get confused if it was a wood or a forest? So they called it Ringwood Forest.
Yeah. What is the difference? I don't know the difference. I should do.
We've actually got a Ringwood wood up here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a bit difficult, to be honest with you, but
We got a Ringwood Hotel.
Yeah, there's a hotel, but yeah.
When does a wood become a forest, and when does it become a rainforest?
Wow. Pass.
Okay.
Pass.
When it rains a lot at a certain time. Yeah. Right. So we've got a question from the chat mentioning where was it? It was William is saying so. Following Spire Live, is your intention to make it an annual event?
That's a really good question, William. We Spire Live happened on July the 6th. It's the first time that we've ever done an event of that kind in all those years. We did it at Bournemouth Pier, and it was well, we put something out on LinkedIn, inviting people to contact us if they're interested in coming, but primarily it was invitation only, because we only had a small amount of spaces. We wanted to start small and see how we got on with the first event. You'll know, guys, yourself, that you know, when you're entering into an arena like that, you don't want to go too big too soon. And so we kind of kept it at a fairly controlled level. We had 150 people there, including vendors, and we had a really, really lovely time. And thankfully, the feedback we got both from vendor and reseller was overwhelmingly positive. The sun shone. We were on Bournemouth Pier, so the sun shone, which really helped. So I think off the back of that, everybody that came, without exception, said that they'd like to come to another event. So our challenge now is to find a way of doing that enables more people to come, and whether that's a location thing or simply cost per head thing. The cost per head for people that came to Spire Live was about £350. So we couldn't just make that a free for all. So then you have to balance, if you do a free for all, you know, what can we afford in terms of a cost per head, or if you're doing an invitation only, obviously then you can up the spend a bit more. So we've got some questions to
Michael is saying that we have a winner.
Oh, thank goodness, John Michael, you saved me. But yeah, so our hope is yes to do it again. And if anyone would like to come and is watching along, reach out to me and I'll make sure that you get it to Spire Live. So we have a winner.
So go through the answers for the third round first before you announce the winner.
Yes, let me do that. So I won't share the screen. I'll just tell you what they were. So the first one was, as Ben said, stainless steel.
I did say that.
And it of course was from
Sheffield.
I didn't guess stainless steel. I guessed a pylon of sorts, but okay,
still in Sheffield.
I put Phil down for it. So
good. Okay. It was originally called rustless steel, and now it's stainless steel. Anyway,
thank you.
No problem.
Tuning fork, Sheffield. Phil.
Really?
Phil will remember running around calibrating speed cameras in his youth.
See, yes. I would have guessed, being a tuning fork, it would have been from Alabama because of Muscle Shoals Studios, and we've got a lot of famous musicians from Alabama. So I would have guessed, musical something, but.
Well, that's perfectly
nice logic, but
no,
you're wrong.
You've showed us your workings, Jenny, and we can't ask for more than that. Super Soaker, Ben.
Super Soaker, Alabama.
Really?
It doesn't surprise me.
It really doesn't surprise me.
It's
something that we would come up with. So, yeah.
In 1982. Airbags, Ben, where were they?
America, Alabama.
I guessed that one. I got that one right. So.
Wikipedia. What was your guess on that?
I said Alabama.
Yeah, I
said Sheffield.
And the reason I said Alabama is there's so many busybodies down in my hometown that they could compile all sorts of useless knowledge together. So.
Wow. There it was. Yeah. Alabama.
Shorthand, you know that one, I suppose? You got that one?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
So, shorthand, what was that from?
I said Sheffield on the shorthand.
Yes.
What about Jay?
Yeah, Sheffield on shorthand.
It's too early then.
Yeah, it was Sheffield.
Windscreen wipers was Alabama.
Oh,
really?
I was going to guess England because we get more rain.
Now, I guessed a combination of the rain and being Sheffield steel, played a part in that. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. And she made no money out of it because at the time everyone dismissed it as a dreadful idea, and so she didn't patent it or go to anybody with it. but it was her that invented it. Mary Anderson back in 1903.
Very informative, this.
Well, I try. Ben.
Prosthetic hip replacement.
Now,
Sheffield.
I said Alabama because they have a really huge hospital in Birmingham that's like one of the first transplant hospitals and things like that. So I guess that.
No, it was Sheffield, wasn't it? Sheffield on that. And then the last one, the all-important potentially point.
The Van de Graaff machine. Team Jenny.
I guess.
Team Jenny, Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all right. That's.
Couldn't afford
So there we go. Wasn't that well?
Half of them.
Let's not ask whether it was.
You go.
So I wonder if it's worth getting John Michael into the joining you in the room, and then he could reveal the winner.
Yeah, let's do.
I don't think. Oh, do I have the winner? I don't think I do.
Winner.
Oh, I do. I've seen the winner, but I don't know if John Michael wants to come in, or I can just do it.
So, well, we'll figure out in a few seconds.
That's okay.
Okay, I'll ask you a question while we're waiting. So we'll figure out. So let's have a think. How many brands do you have under your head now? Then
I already asked him this one. I already asked him.
He did. I think it's 26. Might be 27.
I said 20.
Yeah, there are some that we do more with than others. I guess flagship brands are brands like Corsair and TP Link and Asus. They're probably our flagship brands. But we've got the likes of Norton, Be Quiet, Fractal, Kingston. So yeah, A-Data. I'll forget one. But yeah,
Armour. You've seen them all in the quiz.
You have seen them all in the quiz. Yeah.
I've got to admit, when you flashed up all the brands you do under the Spire logo, I thought you had nicked the TechMax promo and put your name.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope they're all there next year.
Because a lot of them, of the brands were at TechMax. So
yeah.
Talking about TechMax, not to jump on this one, we do have a show next week for everyone who's still watching. On Thursday at 8 o'clock, we'll be announcing everything about next year's event. So that's next Friday at 8.
Exciting stuff.
Printed.
You going to do a quiz about it as well, do you think? Is that going to take
I don't think this is a format that needs to be necessarily wheeled out every week, then.
No, not every week, but I think you could potentially make it a yearly thing, once a year or something.
Annual quiz.
We'd love that.
See you next year.
So there was 1 point between first and second place, and I don't know who was in second, but I do know who was in first.
That's close.
So the winner of the goodie bag full of all sorts of weird and wonderful things is. And I've mentioned him already. It's Bugs and Bites, Ben Ashcroft.
Well done, Ben.
Well done, Ben.
Well done, Ben.
So I don't know if Ben wants to come in and, weep.
That means you have to buy something from me tomorrow, Ben, because I can ship your order. With your order.
Perfect. It's worked out fantastically well. But yeah, Ben, when he's getting answers like, do not accept cookies.
Yeah.
That always boded well. So yeah, well done to.
I think that he ought to take Tonk down to collect it,
Yeah. That could happen.
Oh, yeah, Tonk, the VW.
Yeah.
He's in Germany still, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought they had.
I don't know where it was.
I think it's still in Germany,
Yeah. He was saying he left it there, but
I
don't know if that's a good leave for repairs or what.
Well, Volkswagen and say.
No, I mean, I didn't know if he's leaving it for repairs because it did break down, or if he's planning on.
I think it was the insurance company. Rather than getting it repaired there, they wanted to bring it back here to get it done over here, even though it's something cheap. I can't remember. Something along that line.
Oh, there you go. Tonk will be home from her escapade in Germany tomorrow. That's my question.
Lovely.
Nice one.
Well, thanks for having us on, guys. It's been lovely to take it over briefly.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. I'm going to say you're welcome on again, and if you want to bring any of the other brands you've got, obviously onto shows, we've got plenty of them. So we've definitely got a few interesting ones coming up over the next few weeks.
Yeah, just give me a ring.
TechMax next week, and we've got a few more booked in with other places. So I won't shout out those ones now, but just in case. But there we go. But yeah, thanks guys for having us on. Thanks for the PC guy, Jay, for joining us as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep anyway. So, but thank you very much for joining us. And if you want to take part in any of our other live shows we do, feel free to let us know. We'll always do shout outs in the group and stuff. So again, thank you for joining us. And obviously, thank you for the guys at Spire.
Yes.
Have you won any awards lately, guys? At Spire?
Well, we don't like to mention it really, but we were we were very grateful winners of Best Gaming Distributor and Best Distributor this year, and it really genuinely, joking aside, did mean a great deal. So yeah, thank you.
Well done.
And obviously that voting was done by all you Tech for Tech members. So you voted for Spire. So it was always nice to have them on the show as well.
Absolutely.
So, right, guys, thank you for joining us. And to everyone else, we are on next Thursday, 8 o'clock, TechMax show. So we're going to be telling you about next year's event. Going to tell you who the sponsors are, everything else like that as well. Obviously, it's early days yet, so there's still a lot more to come and announce further down, but we're telling you the dates, locations, and everything like that, and the basic plan for the event, and answering any questions you got.
So basically, if I know it, you'll know it.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
And if I don't, I'll find out for you.
That's it. So yeah, so I think it's going to be a good show. So we'll see you then. And again, thank you guys at Spire, and thank you for everyone watching.
Yes, thank you very much.
So we'll see you all next Thursday at 8 p.m. See you
and
later,
from
guys.
Sheffield, good night.
Yeah, you'll get a bonus point if you in the chat as the show's ending if you actually know where I'm from. Really from, as in not Sheffield. So you got about 30 seconds before the stream actually ends when it goes through. So right, guys, thanks again. We'll see you all next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock for the TechMax show. Thanks again, everyone. See you later.
Good night.
Night.